Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be talking about Western Electric car dialers and how to properly wire a 4A speakerphone into them. This video is just going to be a brief rundown of how to wire them into these phones, and this is a 1A2 compatible version. So the actual dial in this phone is a 35D3A type, and those are compatible with speakerphone. Some phones did not actually have speakerphone compatibility, so you'll have to make sure your phone is compatible. So simply, speakerphones have 6 wires that are normally connected into the line cords for these phones, and they are tip, ring, P3, P4, AG, and LK. Tip and ring are pretty straightforward. Those are violet green, green violet. And again, some phones do not actually have all of the wiring needed. So 2564 type phones do not actually have all of the wires in the cable to run a speakerphone. So if you have those wires, then violet green is tip, and that gets connected to the tip output from the button set. And wherever that might be on your network, you'll just have to see some of them are wired differently than others. Mine, the tip is connected right here, and ring is connected right here. And so those are just the output from the button set. Then P3 and P4. If you have a rotary dial version, those are very simple. All you have to do is connect P3 and P4 onto P3 and P4 of the card dialer. And P3 and P4 on rotary dial versions simply short together when you're dialing so that you won't hear the pulses. And on tone dialing versions, it'll need to be connected to the violet lead coming from the dial. These are normally left capped, and so you'll just simply uncap it and connect it to violet brown, which is P3, going to the line cord. If you do not connect the violet brown correctly, you won't be able to dial out when you have the speakerphone activated. Then you have AG and LK. LK is ground output, AG is ground input for the speakerphone. And the speakerphone is wired through the actual hook switch of the phone so that when the handset is lifted, it'll deactivate the speakerphone. And if you're converting a phone that was originally a single line version, as mine was, you'll need to do some rewiring on the hook switch to free up the yellow, brown, and slate wires for the hook switch. So the yellow wire is the central connection in the middle of the contacts. Slate is the speakerphone output, or the speakerphone powering wire, and then brown is the normal brown is the wire that will have ground when handset is lifted. So as you can see here, the yellow wire from the hook switch gets connected to the orange white wire for the line cord, and that is common ground from the key system unit. Then that goes through the hook switch and returns via the brown lead. Or alternatively, if the handset was down, you activate the speakerphone, and the ground will be passed through the slate wire of the hook switch. It'll go out through the slate violet and then return via the violet slate wire and still power the button set and activate the line card. Hopefully all of that terminology and stuff makes sense. If you have any questions or comments about this, just let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. If you're connecting a rotary dial version or a single line tone dialing version or whatever, I'll make another video if you would like, if this video didn't make sense for you. Thanks for watching this video, and be sure to check out the other videos on my channel.